Hi, I'm Paul Wilson, creator of the Body Swing and the director of the Paul Wilson Golf School at Bears Best Las Vegas. Here's a great backswing tip that's going to help you load your weight better and give you more power in your swing. Hopefully you enjoy this tip. If so, give me a thumbs up. Click on the red button to subscribe to my channel, then click on the bell so you're notified when I post new tips, and please tell all your friends about my tips. You know, there's a lot of other people out there that need help too. In this tip, I'm talking about moving your head in the golf swing. All right, so I know there's people out there teaching people to keep their heads still. My dad used to tell me that constantly. Then I realized you had to move your head in your golf swing. And I know there's people that might not believe me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prove to you that you need to move your head in your swing. Now just think about it. If I took my club like this and I elevated my club so that it's up here, no tilt, okay, up here, and I did some swings up in the air, so watch the side of my head right here. If I was going to swing this golf club just like this, my head would move every single time without me even thinking about it. It moves because I'm building an axis between my head, my body, and my back leg. Now, if I had the golf club up here and I kept my head perfectly still, my club would start to go up. My body would start to angle. So if my body angles, it's going to have to angle like this. And now I've got a bit of this sideways move instead of this rotational move. So I have tried both of those swings, and I prefer the rotational swing. I have a bad back. I've had a bad back ever since I was just a kid. And so I start going sideways and it just absolutely kills my back. So that's why I don't like that swing. Plus, when I let my head move, I feel my weight load. Then I can fire my lower body to hit the ball. And that's just what I like to do, okay? So I want this kind of rotational swing. So if you're somebody that is keeping your head still, that is exactly what I don't want you to do. I want you to try moving your head a little bit. So again, I'm up here like this. Actually, I'll do it this way. So if I go like this and I just take this club around like this, okay? Right here, kind of level to the ground. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to get you to try. I want you to do that towards a mirror. Okay, mirror or a window where you can see your reflection. Take a look at your forward ear right here. I guarantee your head will move. So it will move 3 to 5 inches. And that's what I'm looking for. I want your head to move a little bit this way so you can create your axis, first axis, head, body, back, leg. And then you'll feel your weight load over here. Now, when you've got the weight loaded over here, we can unload. Okay, and I know there's people that are more left-sided as well, or sorry, forward leg, forward-sided, however you want to say that. I get it. I just want you to try this, okay? Doesn't mean you got to do it, but I'm telling you, if you try it, you will want to keep doing this, because every single person I've had to move their head in 30 years now of teaching always hits the ball longer. And they always say to me, wow, I feel like I got a lot more power. That is because when you move your head, you can load the weight better. All right, so what I'm getting at here, if you don't move your head, that is caused because of the ball, or you've been told to keep your head still. So if there's an object sitting right there and you go from up here to here, there's an object right there. So what are you going to do? Well, if you're here like this, you'll probably keep your head right over top of this ball. So if you do, you're going to look like this. Now the weight's on my forward leg instead of my back leg. My whole body is angled like this. And this is going to be a pretty tricky position to hit the ball. Because if I turned, I'd come way over the top. I'd have to move completely sideways to get the club to hit the ball from the inside. Okay, so the ball is the problem. If you put the ball there, you will go like this. Yet up here, you'll go like this 100% of the time. So why would the ball be the problem? Well, because human nature is telling you to stay right over top of that ball. Okay, this is comfortable. This is in balance. This is uncomfortable and out of balance. So you have to tell yourself to move your head when you're doing your golf swing. Okay, you have to do it. It's not going to do it on its own unless you're kind of lucky. You know, some people do move their head. Great. You know, those are, you know, students that I never have a problem getting them to do this, okay, because it's easy for them to move their head, but the great majority want to keep their head still. So I have to keep moving their head. Move your head, gotta move your head. Okay, so I'll show you how to do that in a second. What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna hit a ball. We're gonna put a line right here on the side of my head, and you will see that my head moves when I hit that golf ball. Okay, so just do a normal setup like this. Okay, now watch the side of my head. So right there, you can see my head moves a little bit as I go back. It's not a ton. I'm saying 3 to 5 inches, all right? So how do we get that? Well, you have to first off understand that you're even gonna try to do that. You could do swings up in the air like this and get used to that sensation. You can go like this and take the label on your ball and point the label away from the target. So if you put the label like that, see, I can see a little bit of the label right there. Now, if I go back and my head moves, see, I can easily see the label. If I go like this, I can't. So you just sit there and you get that sensation of going this way, allowing your head to move a little bit. When it moves, you're gonna feel the weight load over here. Remember, I'm trying to get you to hit the ball with your legs and hips, not your hands and arms. So part of using the legs and hips is your weight shift. So if you go up to the top like this and all the weight's over here on the wrong leg, we're in big trouble here. You know, because like I said, how are you going to shift anything? And if all the weight's here and you rotate, you're going to send it over the top. So you're not going to want to do that. So from right here, you're going to want to go this way. And now your whole golf swing looks sideways, sideways. I'm trying to get you to be rotational as you swing. Okay, so use the label on the ball. That's a good way to do it. You can be doing practice swings in a mirror like this and watching your head right here. Just practice moving your head a little bit. It's not a ton, it's a little bit. Okay, right here, feel the weight over here. Okay, you can even use your feet as a guide. That's one of the other things I did. I just thought to myself, okay, my head is here, my feet are here. When I go back, I'm going to move my nose over my instep, and then I'm going to keep it there as I hit the ball. Then I'm going to move my head over here. So take your head, move it over here, keep it there as you hit, because you don't want to go back, okay? So we're going to go like this, we're going to keep it here, we're going to hit the ball, then your head's going to move forward, okay? So, like I said, I want your head to move a little bit when you do your swing. We're going to start up here. This will prove to you that you will move your head. If there's no tilt, 100% of the time your head will move. All you got to do is just check it. Watch yourself in a mirror or a window. Go like that and your head will move. That's the move of the swing, but we got the tilt and we got an object sitting there. So as soon as you do that, as soon as you tilt, now there's an object, you will want to go this way. Okay, this is natural, this feels good. This feels weird. So I need you to practice moving your head until you get used to that feeling. I don't feel my head move when I swing, but I've been doing it for a long time. And I was somebody that did this, okay? So I know all about it. I looked like that when I was probably about 15 years old. So I worked on moving my head. Then I was able to get the power in my legs and hips, start hitting the ball with the lower body instead of just with my arms, okay? And that's what took my swing to a whole new level. So hopefully you're going to try and move your head. Once you start feeling the weight load, you will start to feel what I've been feeling for a long, long time, and what my students feel once they get moving their head too, like they got a ton more power. Once we get feeling that, then of course, you're gonna hit the ball a lot longer. I truly hope you've enjoyed this tip. You know, I've been teaching a powerful, effortless, pain-free golf swing now since 1991. If you'd like to learn this type of swing, then head on over to bodyswing.com/free samples, click the link up here or in the description below, and I'll send you some free samples of my Body Swing book and video series that take you step by step by step through how to build a powerful, effortless, pain-free golf swing. So once again, head on over to bodyswing.com/free samples, click the link up here or in the description below, and I'll send you the free samples right away.